Got the first pork shoulder Boston butt on the Gateway drum smoker. Smoking with my dad for the first time, trying to teach him, show him what it is about. We got some applewood chunks, some pecan chunks. I just put like 2 or 3 of them. I mixed them together. So he just installed the firebox on there the other week, $100. Didn't weld it. We got like the silicone high temp glue. Got perfect blue smoke going. Make sure we got it going. But we got the heat hot and fast on this one, probably about 320. I'm gonna show you guys what it's looking like. It's only been on for about 30 minutes. Just gonna show you what we're working with. Got an 8-pound. Got it seasoned well and made my own little mix. With these gate smokers, these drums, you don't want to have a water pan at the bottom. You want all the juices from your meat dripping down onto the coals, because then it's going to evaporate back up, and that's just flavored smoke that you need on your meat. Completely different than offset smoke. You're going to love it. We're going to come back in probably about 2 hours, and we're going to spritz the meat with apple cider vinegar. All right, it's been about an hour since I last saw you. We didn't have any apple cider vinegar, so what I'm going to do is half water, half orange juice. Anything with any kind of acid / sugar is going to help the crust on the pork, brisket, whatever you want. It's all about the crust process. As you can see, it's getting a little burnt on some pieces, so what you do is you spritz it all. It's going to help it keep it nice and moist and help that nice crust develop. You don't have to go crazy with it. You just cover the whole meat. We're going to let that sit for about another hour. I'm going to spritz it again and see what we're working with whenever we need to wrap it.
Poor baby girl. What are you doing? Did you see a
Lila's
fly?
scared of flies.
Did you see a fly, sweetheart?
All the other dogs are hanging out. She's scared. Raised these two around cooking. Look at them. They can't get enough of it. Right side. Hit around 165. We decided to wrap it. I forgot to record it, but wrapped it up in tin foil. Didn't put any juices on it. Put a little bit of extra seasoning on it just because maybe some of it burned off. We're going to leave it there until the temperature reaches about 203, 202. We're not going to add any more wood either. We're just going to let the coals cook it up. It doesn't really matter. Wood stops hitting it and penetrating the meat at 140, so it really doesn't matter. We'll let it cook. It's probably going to take about another 2 hours. We'll see what it's going to be looking like. All right, we just let the pork butt sit for a whole hour. We're not even that hungry, but we're going to rip it up anyways and we'll see what it looks like. So we didn't have a cooler, so we just let it sit in its tin foil and then put it in the microwave for a little bit. Take a nice zoom in.
Look at this steam come off of that.
Oh boy, look at it jiggly. All right, so if it jiggles like Jello, you know it's done. This is how the bone should come out. I'm using 0 power at all. Watch this. Look. Look at that. Oh my God. No meat stuck to that. If you have meat stuck to that and it's hard to pull out the bone, then it's not done.
Here.
So
Put it right here.
I didn't cut all the connective tissue out, or there was a lot of fat in the center of it under like this little flap. I just let it go, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull it apart and I'm gonna cut all the fat off myself. I know.
You put too much spice. Ooh, fuck. Now it's on fire.
Oh my God. I don't know why. Before we started, there was a shit ton of fat in the middle. It all almost rendered out. That was all the stuff that was left over on the meat. Just literally slid right off my fingers. I didn't even have to use a knife. Got it all shredded up. The secret to this, if you don't want that to dry out and you have to eat this for a couple hours or want to save it for tomorrow, you have to keep these fat juices down here and all that flavor that fell out of the meat. So I'm going to literally take that and pour it in there. And then when you want to go ahead and make your sandwich, you can go ahead and just put all the extra barbecue sauces, anything you want. Carolina sauce, Memphis style, anything you want. That's a good solid, I'd say a good solid 6 pounds of food right there. That could easily feed 20 people right there. We're going to make some sandwiches and we're going to show you guys what we're working with. I just wish, I didn't even put sauce in this yet. Look at the smoke ring. I wish you guys could taste this. Oh my God. It doesn't even need sauce. It's that juicy. It's so juicy. It doesn't even need sauce. I usually make my own sauce. Honestly, we're just gonna use some basic stuff you can get from Kroger. Literally $1 for this. Publix coleslaw. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this sandwich. I got some fancy bread right here. You don't need a toaster or anything. If you want to go the extra mile, go ahead. We're just gonna get a nice little fat wad right here. Make sure it's nice and thick. You could always mush it down if you want. I don't know, I like the burnt edges too. I like to get some skin in there. Alright, we're gonna take some coleslaw right here, just a nice solid scoop. Swap it right in the middle. Just like that, maybe a little bit extra. You could always add more seasoning, more pepper, anything you want. I'm just gonna slap this on there. This isn't competition, this is just backyard. You're just eating at home with the fam. That's it. We got a nice sandwich. This is for my dad right here. You're gonna smash it down, make it dirty, make it messy. You're gonna go ahead and give it a bite, man. Oh my God. Not over smoked. Coleslaw sets it off. Give me a beer, let's watch some football. It's Sunday, let's go. Thank y'all for watching.